Are you missing out? So many veterans are shocked when they realize that this condition that almost every one of us is diagnosed with during service can actually qualify you for more than $500 every single month. Today I'm going to tell you what that is, how to file it. Let's get into it. I'm Jordan Anderson, VA Claims Academy. I knew I had to make this video when I saw so many clients who have came across and they have had this condition diagnosed during their service and just assumed, that's not worth anything. Okay, they just never claimed it. And they didn't realize that they were leaving essentially a car payment on the table every single month. So tell me if this sounds like you. If you're someone, maybe your hair is a little bit curly, right? So, if you're black, if you're Hispanic, or if you're Caucasian, you just have curly hair, that is where this condition is most prevalent. We did a lot of things in the military. We were forced to shave every single day, right? Or at least, every other day, whatever it was to maintain regs. If you were someone that either had to get a shaving waiver, or if you shaved and you get bumps on your neck, on your cheeks, this is an actual VA rateable condition. It's called pseudofolliculitis Barbe. I say that because as someone with curly hair, these lead to ingrown hairs the most prevalently. Shaving bumps, or pseudofolliculitis Barbe, as the medical term is called, is rated under the VA rating for skin conditions. And if it's, pretty mild or moderate, you can get a 10% rating. If it's more severe, you can actually get a 30% rating. This is especially the case if you get scarring, or they call it unstable scarring. This is really bad sort of bubbling and scarring on your face, which, by the way, can have secondary effects, and we'll get into that in just a second. But alone, even a 10% condition is enough to where it'll put a lot of people over the top into that next pay scale. So here's how to go about knowing if this is you. Again, if you shave and you've had the bumps, maybe you had a little bit of pus, things like this, it's probably indicative that you have pseudofolliculitis Barbe. Definitely go and see your doctor. They'll probably refer you to a dermatologist. If you have been, maybe you're active duty right now, or you've been active duty and you've gotten a shaving waiver, you probably already have pseudofolliculitis Barbe diagnosed, and you may not have even known about it. So here's what to do. If you're currently active duty, log into your MHS Genesis portal, that's Mike Hotel Sierra, pull your records, and you'll be able to see each diagnosis step by step. If you're already out of the service, maybe it's been a couple decades, your records may be with the National Archives, or they might be with a VA Records Center, but pull those and see if you have the diagnosis. If you're currently active duty and you have not been diagnosed, but hey, this sounds like me, then go see the doctor for sure and get that documented. But wait, that's not all. As always, with VA claims, this is a process that, one thing in the body affects the other things. The body's not just a segmented set of parts, right? So here's a couple of secondary conditions that could be a winnable result of pseudofolliculitis Barbe, and that is, we talked about it earlier, scarring. Other skin conditions could be in tandem with pseudofolliculitis Barbe, maybe eczema, things like this. Here's some other things. Obviously, your face is a key part of you socializing, interfacing with individuals. Maybe you have a sales job and this affects you. So there are very real implications emotionally, or perhaps your self-esteem, that could happen. There are very real mental effects that some individuals suffer from, especially with very severe pseudofolliculitis Barbe. So if that is you, then the mental route is definitely something that you could take if that's accurate. But the bottom line is, I see this overlooked way too many times. It is way too valuable to your family, to your household, to just ignore. So if this is you, again, get it taken care of and set the record straight. I hope this video helped you. If it did, leave a like button, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, sound off with your thoughts. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.